Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Krashy, and today I want to kind of share my thoughts and first impressions of DC Dual Force. Now, this game kind of landed in my lap and happened all so quickly. I think it was maybe 6 days ago that I even know that the game was being developed or was in existence at all. And as a huge DC Comics fan, I have to say I'm very, very excited. Now, let me go on ahead and address the elephant in the room. No, I don't think this game is like Marvel Snap at all. Not even kind of. The only thing similar is that they're both comic book card games, right? But realistically speaking, Marvel Snap took the kind of digital card game formula and really turned it on its head with a short form format. And ultimately, I think that they're doing an amazing job. But DC Dual Force is not that. These are much longer games, much more intuitive, much more nuanced, and kind of crazy things that are happening that I definitely think you need to know of before diving into this game. So no, not a Snap clone, not like Snap, not very comparable to Snap. Now, I would say that I liken this game much more to a kind of Hearthstone, but even like Hearthstone mixed with a little bit of Magic the Gathering. Now, I don't actually have a ton of Magic the Gathering experience, but I do know a little bit about how Commander EDH works, and I have to say that I think the dual leader style of play that DC Dual Force features is very akin to that kind of formula of card game. So DC Dual Force is phenomenal. Like I said, first impressions, kind of a review. I think this game is a knockout. I think it's absolutely phenomenal. It is a DC Comics card game that doesn't just feature its own proprietary kind of artwork and feel to it, but it actually features DC Comics artwork. So it's a DC Comics game, but it's like a DC Comics game. It really feels like it throws you into the comics. It really feels like you're experiencing what these characters sound and feel like, and the animations are all so very fluid and cool. And I think that the presentation, that the way the game actually feels, it doesn't really do it justice in the trailer video or in some of the content that you might have seen about it until you really get your hands and play it. Now, from the actual playing of it, it feels a lot like Hearthstone. The way that the characters interact with each other, the animations, the attacks, and the combat, it feels very Hearthstone-like. And I absolutely love this game. I am absolutely blown away. I think that my expectations were far exceeded whenever I actually played it compared to just paying attention to it. And like I said, this all happened very quickly for me. I knew that the game was coming out because I saw a For You tweet about it on Twitter, and I decided to start deep diving. Next thing you know, I was so compelled to dive into this game specifically because I'm a huge DC Comics fan. I love card games. I'm not very great at them. I would say I'm a kind of mid-tier level player of card games, but I really want to invest myself in this game and get better at it. I started the Krashy Dual Force channel. I got contacted by the developers. Next thing I know, I was invited to the creator beta, and here we are today. I get to give you my review for it. I think that if you are a veteran card game player, digital card game player, you're going to love this game. I think it has so much for you in the way of learning all the mechanics, understanding all the keywords, diving into the theory crafting, understanding, a multicolored deck versus a monocolored deck, really getting your feet wet with the strategy of this. But as a casual player, I think that you can dive in as well. I think that there will be some very easy and simple decks to copy and follow and play through. And there's going to be a lot of PvP and PvE content here, from just playing unranked games to playing ranked ladder when that eventually comes out, all the way to just playing the PvE missions that happen. Now, as far as the game's monetization and card acquisition, I do think that it is following much more of a traditional card game and Hearthstone, where you are going to purchase packs, you have to buy them, you're going to RNG roll for the cards, but they are going to have a form of crafting system as well. So this is not the way that Snap has done it, where it's much more progression focused, and you can definitely pay to kind of speed your progression up, but this is going to be much more like paying to progress faster in that way as well, with the whole card pack thing. So I wasn't a huge fan of that in Hearthstone, and we'll have to just see how it feels when it comes to DC Dual Force. I know that it can kind of perturb people from wanting to play a game like this when it comes to the business model. But they do have what is called the free membership. I think it's a silver membership that's going to come with, some exclusive or some free content for the PvE side of the comics, like playing through the missions, the comic missions. And then there's going to be a gold membership. Now, the gold membership, this is if you truly are investing yourself in the game. It's $9.99 a month, and it's going to come with 10 card packs and a bunch of other exclusive content. Now, this basically pays itself off just in the packs alone, and the actual, I forget what they're called, the cards that come with it, you could otherwise craft or make yourself, but they would just, cost more resources and gold or whatever you have to spend to get them. So this is definitely going to be the route that I go when deciding to, spend my money in DC Dual Force. If I'm not just buying packs to kind of further my collection and push myself forward, I'm definitely going to be looking toward the membership. So I do want to kind of keep my eyes open on the monetization of this game, see if the kind of card rate and, you know, if duplicates happen often and et cetera, to see exactly how it feels. And that's where I have probably the biggest red flag on the game. But otherwise, I think that the game is an absolute knockout of the park. It plays well, it feels well, it looks amazing, and it sounds amazing in both the animations and the VFX sounds that are happening while playing the game, to the voice acting. The artwork feels very DC Comics, as well as the artwork that's in the game that is literally DC Comics. The side panels, you know, lighting up and being able to be scrolled through to feature different comic artwork, and the, you know, the prospect of being able to purchase different side panels that have, you know, different artwork on it is all just so very cool. As well as, you know, the very, you know, the various multiples, what I was trying to say, different card backs that inevitably will be able to be purchased for your decks as well. I think that the game is fun. I think it's innovative, and I think that it is a style of card game that veteran players are going to appreciate, as well as new players to the genre who might just be DC Comics fans like myself. Like I said, I view myself as a very mid-tier kind of player, someone that can dive in and really invest myself to get good at a game like this, but I don't feel very good. I feel like learning deck building and understanding, you know, why certain cards might go together and really, you know, investing myself has been so much of the fun for me thus far. You know, just playing the game, playing against other people, seeing all the different cards, because there are so many cards and I haven't had time to study them, has been so much of the fun. And this is just the first creator beta with no ranked mode, no progression, no ladder to really grind for. So I'm very much so looking forward to the future of this game, and I have made this channel to invest myself in improving at the game, in bringing you strategies, and bringing you fun content, and ultimately just bringing you along the journey of me playing this game and trying to improve at it. So friends, thank you so much for watching. Drop a like in the video, subscribe to the Krashy Dual Force channel for future Dual Force content. I am very excited about the future of this game. I'm going to be giving keys away. I'm going to be playing and streaming the beta more tomorrow on the final day. Definitely stop by for that. And as always, be sure to be kind of one another. Tell someone you love them, and I'll see you in the next video.